How's it going, everybody? My name is I Am Money and welcome to FPS Central, where we'll be bringing you a wide variety of first-person shooters ranging from Call of Duty, Borderlands 2 to Halo and beyond. Generally speaking, we'll be providing you with commentaries, gameplays, and reviews from each of the games that we bring to the table. And today we're going to be covering Borderlands 2, and I'm going to let you know why you should go out and check this game out because it's really fun, and I'm going to try to convince you to go check it out, and in the comment section after you've played it, you can let me know what you think of it. Now, if you're not aware, you can grab Borderlands 2 from PlayStation Plus much cheaper than going to buy it brand new. The game has been out for quite a while, but for me, it was a diamond in the rough. It was something that I actually just got into. I'm actually really glad that my friends brought it to my attention because it's a very fun party-based game. To generalize the game for you, it's somewhat of a first-person shooter / adventure combined with a role-playing game. Generally speaking, that is because the worlds are very vast, which gives you a lot of opportunities to travel and explore the world, to find new weapons, shields, upgrades, what have you. And you can also find perks to customize your character throughout, which I also found to be very awesome and entertaining in itself. Because you don't always want your character to look the same. Even Call of Duty Ghosts has upgradable content for your character. In terms of the enemies, you're going to be able to rank up from level 1 to level 50, and as you rank up, the enemies obviously become harder. But when you first start off, you're just not going to be slaying through enemies like a horde of zombies. The world is set up so you have patches of enemies, and throughout those patches of enemies, you'll gain experience throughout your party equally. So it's not like one person can just hoard all the enemies and be a level 10 while you're still a level 2. Now, when you first start the game, your aim and everything is going to be horrible, and that is because you have to level up and get accustomed to your weapons and increase certain attributes to better your character, which I found was an awesome reward system because you constantly have growth as you play the game. Now, the game has a wonderful storyline. All the characters are very unique in themselves, and the enemies all come with their own special dialogue and comic likeness that you'll find to enjoy as you play the game. The graphics themselves are somewhat cartoony, but the graphics fit the mood of the game perfectly, and it kind of takes you out of the entire seriousness of just regular gaming and first-person shooters. Now, like I said earlier, this game is so much more fun with a party, and just like in Minecraft or Grand Theft Auto, the more entertaining your party, the more fun you're obviously going to have in the game. Now, if you do decide to play the game solo, don't worry, the game is awesome solo. When you start off, the characters and the enemies will basically have a good balance between, so you still won't be running around slaying enemies like they were zombies. So there's some level and character progression throughout. So you actually have to take some time to explore things, and there's lots of mini missions in between. In terms of easiness to get into the game, in the corner of the mini map there's going to be a diamond, and that diamond highlights your next objective. So all you do is run towards the diamond and you know where you're going, because in previous games I'm really horrible with finding what to do. In terms of easiness of getting into the game, on the mini map there's going to be a diamond highlighting your objective. That diamond is going to basically be there all the time, letting you know where you need to go, which is really good for someone like me because I'm a very lazy gamer and I do not like searching for the objective. If it's not highlighted, I'm not going to look for it. So that was definitely a relief for me, especially playing solo where I didn't really know what was going on and I just hopped into the game. Now, as you progress with your party, if you want, you can match up with people who are much higher in rank than you or less higher in rank than you. But be aware that those enemies are going to be based upon whoever storyline you're attending. So if the person in your party is a level 46 and you're a level 20, like I am, then the characters and the enemies are just going to be much more harder, but much more rewarding in the long run if you happen to stay alive and gain experience points. And do not worry about constantly dying because there's an autosave feature embedded into the game. So usually if you run into a patch of enemies, you just ran past the save point, and if you were to die and you couldn't be revived, you would start not too far from the firefight and you'd still continue to rack up experience points. The only thing that you would end up losing is some cash, which if you're on a lower level is not too much, but if you're playing on a higher level, then it can be quite expensive and you can lose lots and lots of money. But in the long run, you also will gain lots of money playing with higher ranking people. But all in all, I think this game is a 9 out of 10 on the fun factor, and it's definitely something you should check out with your friends and just enjoy playing. So if you guys have already played the game, drop down in the comment section and let me know what you liked about the game. what are you hoping for in the next Borderlands? And while you're down there, let me know what other first-person shooters you would like us to bring to the table. So that's all for me. I'll catch you guys next time. I am Money out.